we beat them last year, so they had something to step up. They got a lot of seniors. They got a lot of athletic ability, and I thought they turned us over. They rebounded the basketball the first half, and we got to keep our poise. That's going to be a big part of it. We got technical foul like that. That's I've talked to Jordan about that, and he's got to be bigger than that. And I thought that was part of the turnaround because it just seemed like it took some of the air out of the ball.
Any questions, Coach?
Coach, what kind of happened there in the second half? They went on I think it was 26-7.
We turned the ball over. We turned the ball over. Made some bad plays, and then we didn't score the ball. I mean, it's you got to score the ball. They shot the ball well, and they attacked the bucket. And we're trying to. Zach's been hurt. He's been hurt like this for the last 2 weeks. Chris Manhertz is coming off of his ankle injury, so other guys got to step up. And this is what I said all along. It's we're going to have a lot of growth early on. I thought he got hit by a screen, and he came over. They were setting They seemed like they were setting a lot of moving screens. So.
Is he okay?
Yeah. He hasn't been okay for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So, we'll see tomorrow.
Is he just dealing with nagging kind of injury?
Yeah. No, it's not nagging. He had a thigh contusion, and it's been bothering him. That's why he's been hobbling.
Jim, what'd you make of the atmosphere? Something you?
Yeah, I mean, it's I was a little bit surprised they stormed the court. I mean, I was surprised they stormed the court for Canisius. I mean, a little shocking on there. Do it for VCU or do it for do it for the Canisius. I mean, wait, this early in the game, this early in the season. But it's excitement. I mean, it's exciting, and my son grew up here, and Daddy's boy. I mean, Jimmy heard it, and good Lord, I hope they get a chance to coach their son.
What it seemed like I saw at one point when they started doing it, I looked over at you and you had kind of like a little smirk, like I don't know if
Yeah, I
it
don't
was
know.
funny
Yeah,
or if it's
it's kind of cute.
silly or
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute.
Did they do it when you were here, Jim? I'm trying to remember if they did it when you were here.
When I was here, what?
With Storm the Court.
Yeah, Temple.
Did it once at
Yeah, we did it Temple. couple Temple. Yeah, we did it for Temple.
Do they look like a different team to you, Jim, than last year?
Yeah, they got. I mean, the point guards too. I mean, he's just playing with so much confidence. He's driving the ball, and they got athletes and they got experience. I mean, they got guys that. I mean, they had some challenging moments last year, and they came into this year, and they came in and seemed like they're a lot more focused. So they're a good team, and they got a lot of athleticism.
can you go back, Jim, to rooting for them now that this night is over and there's always going to be that part?
Yeah, I mean, I'm worried about myself. I ain't worried about it. I mean, I hope, I wish them the best, but I just, I got to worry about my team and what we got to do.
Is the lack of another go-to guy after Billy, is that starting to be?
Yeah, we're trying. I mean, we're trying to step up. I thought Jordan would play great right up until that point. I thought he had one of his best games, and we needed him to do that. And, he's a guy that's a senior. He's a big target. He can shoot the ball, and, we need him to be consistent. There's no question. We need other guys to step up.
There's a lot of intensity early in the game there. It's Canisius St. Bonaventure. I thought Billy handled it well.
Yeah.
I don't know, a little. I don't know.
No, you're right. It gets hostile, and but I thought he did a great job. I thought he really handled it, and I mean, they physically beat him up pretty good too.
Coach, do you think that even though the end result wasn't as good as you'd like, that the atmosphere and experiencing the atmosphere can only help your team move?
Yeah, there's no question. Yeah, definitely.
Take one more for Coach.
Coach, I know you didn't get a chance to go over the ceremony today with JR's induction into the Hall of Fame, but obviously that's got to mean something.
It's no question. He's a great player, and it's a terrific story. We recruited him, and Joe Lombardi did a great job of recruiting him, and he had 2 offers, Bucknell and Bonaventure. And, I remember that when he was in the summer league playing for one of the pro teams, and Chris Wallace from the Celtics said, "Where's JR?" And I said, he says, "Yeah, we'd love to have him with the Celtics." And I called JR, and I said, "JR, do you want to go to Celtics?" He said, "Coach, you can give me this." I said, "Yeah." I said, "We're going to hook up right here." I said, "If you go to the Celtics, I think you should have a goal to make the all-rookie team." And he made the all-rookie team his first year. So, yeah, he's a great player. I mean, he was a great player and had a great career. I don't know, the NCAA, a couple NITs, he was terrific, right from Cleveland. So I was really, really happy for him and his family.
Kind of talk about the way that Savani's defended you now. I'm assuming you're going to see a lot of gimmick defense.
Kind of clogged the lane a lot. It was tough. Even though I got to the lane, it was tough to get there. I had to really pick and choose my spots. I didn't shoot a lot of threes tonight. I tried to make an effort of attacking. They guard the ball screen extremely well, especially with the big guy. He's deceptive. Even though he's big, he's quick and he can move. He's got a long wingspan. I think they did a great job. Obviously, it's the second game of the year. You got to make adjustments, and that's what these games are for, especially come conference play.
Is it a concern for you that you need another guy to kind of step up, and like Harold did, and like Isaac did, and kind of step up and
Yeah.
help you with the scoring role?
Yeah, I mean, it is only November. I know guys are going to contribute. Everyone has their ups and downs. You just got to be patient. I mean, even though I lost by 22 today, you just got to learn from that. You got to look at the bigger picture. And down the road, it's only November 16th right now, so these guys, got to keep them up. We have a game in 2 days versus Rutgers. Got to keep their confidence up, and they'll deliver.
I know you've been here before with another team, but this is with Canisius, which kind of changes the rules a little bit. What did you make of the whole atmosphere? They were giving it to you pretty good. Was it a little weird for you, first of all? I mean, you grew up here.
Yeah, no, it's fun, I think. It's awesome. To some of the things they were saying, it was ridiculous what they were saying, but I love that. I mean, that's the tradition they have here, and I'm not just talking about the rivalry. I'm talking about the great tradition they have here. I saw that for so many years when that place was really rocking. I know they inducted J.R. Bremer, so, I remember those days very vividly. So, it wasn't – I think it was more fun. It was kind of weird at times, but – it was extremely fun, and it was a great tradition they have here.
Billy, with everything they were saying, do you channel that? Do you actually take it in and channel it into your game, or you just ignore it?
I used to, and that's what kind of screwed me up. That's really what screwed me up. I was so focused today in the game on what was happening. I had the blinders on. They could say whatever. It's really not that big of a deal. I know they probably had a few. It's a Saturday night. You're a college student. What else? But they could say what they want. Honestly, I think it's fun. I think it's awesome.
Billy, what do you as a senior tell your team after a game like this where you lose by 22, but like you said, it's only November? What do you tell them as a senior?
That we have to learn extremely fast on the fly. You can't get so distraught because of a 22-point loss November 16th, because we're looking at that first week in March. That's what we're trying to gear up. That's where we're trying to peak. So we have to learn. We have to look at that game film in 2 days. We gotta make some adjustments, big time adjustments on the defensive end. That's huge. But I think we have to channel our emotions. Obviously, let this one sink in a little bit, but we gotta be ready to go in 48 hours.
Were you? Your dad was a little surprised that they stormed the court. I guess I was a little bit too. Were you?
Yeah, I was extremely surprised. I think the only time I saw him storm the court was like versus Temple when they were 8th in the country with John Chaney. But yeah, I mean it's fun. It's all fun and games. It's it's cool.
Billy, what did you make of the way that Matthew Wright played for?
He's good. He lets the game come to him. Obviously we didn't do a great job of stopping him, but he lets the game come to him. He was 10 for 14, 27 points. I think he had a quiet 27, but I think that's with the nature of how he plays. He doesn't really force much. He's a solid player.
Take one more for Billy.
Billy, was it by design for the forwards to jump so far out on the ball screens? I'm talking defensively for you guys. Was it by design for Phil and all them to jump so far out?
It was. It was to get back, prevent them from throwing it down low. We have to do a much better job of that. I think that's, we're showing our weakness right there early in the year of, not being able to defend that well. That's something we have to, watch on film tomorrow and change that come Monday.